Firefighters and emergency medical personnel are a vital part to any city. This is why the City of Johannesburg has bolstered efforts to increase the number of emergency vehicles, securing the safety of its local residents.
Well, this is a hugely significant contract. The city hasn't been able to procure fire engines for several years. We are now awarding a contract to manufacture 17 vehicles which will be added to the Johannesburg fleet. At the moment we need about 90 to 100 vehicles to be able to combat the size of Joburg, and we barely have 50 on our books. So you can imagine, coupled with the lack of maintenance contract when we came into office, which we also renewed early last year, this will now bolster our emergency services capacity.
The contract was awarded in May 2022, so that was the start date of the contract. The other question was by when. We should see the first vehicles off the ground in about 10 months, and we should be done with the first order of 17 by around May 2024.
Well, firstly, I think it's the responsibility of every major city to support the economic activities within the province that it actually is located.
The 178 million rand contract awarded to Marseille Firefighting Technology will come to an end in 2024. In an effort to encourage economic growth and employment, new jobs are expected to be created, further combating the COVID-19 job losses.
So we are very, very pleased to be awarded this contract. We are pleased that we can create local jobs, local expertise. And as I mentioned earlier, around 15 new jobs will be created through this contract. Already we are employing around 140 people at this factory. So this will increase the number of people that we have to about 155, and which is great because, as you know, after COVID, many manufacturing companies in our area, in South Africa and around the world, has suffered severely. Not only because of the economic activities, but also because of component supplies and the component supply chain that is under severe pressure.
I think the bottom line is the response time. If you don't have sufficient vehicles to cover a city, you're borrowing over either municipal lines or from different stations, and it affects the ability of firefighters and EMS personnel in attending to scenes. And it's not so bad if you don't have a lot of activity going on, but Joburg is huge, and they don't just fight fire, they do a whole bunch of other things that involve or require EMS personnel and firefighters. So this will in essence allow them to cover more of Joburg without having to deal with situations where they have to wait 15 minutes for an engine to get from one place to the next.